Okay, friends, so for this week's meal prep, I said I was going to have Harissa chickpea stew. I've never cooked chickpeas from dry, but they tell you all kind of stuff on this little package here. I didn't soak them, so we're going to go to the next easy method, which is Instant Pot for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort these babies and rinse them, drain them, put them in the Instant Pot. My mind is telling me to use some not chicken so we can give these things some flavor. I'm sure that this pound of cooked chickpeas is going to be more than enough for the recipe that I'm making for this week's meal prep. So I'm also stocking the freezer with whatever is left. I will pre-freeze them, then put them in the food storage, vacuum seal it, date it, boom, 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 boom. Magic, right? So anyway, let me get to these chickpeas and I'll let y'all know how it turned out, okay? Okay, so Instant Pot is here. Let me make a little spot for this little jalapeño. Anyways, let's get into it. So this is what I have decided. I'm gonna put the beans in there first. That's what I decided. Cause I'm gonna start with 4 cups of water. If it does not cover these, I washed them. If it does not cover the chickpeas enough, I'll add an additional 2 cups of water. Okay. Drained and rinsed, okay? Sorted, drained and rinsed. Okay. Into the pot, I am gonna add 3 not chicken cubes because that's just what's inside of me telling me to do. And also, if I have to add more water, I won't have to worry about adding another cube in here. If it's a lot of seasoning, it'll be okay because it's gonna be good, bro. We in the lab, you hear me? Okay, so 3 of these not chicken cubes. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of, I'm using coarse because I'm ready to get rid of this. I really don't care for the coarse sea salt, but we boil it in the pressure cooker. What is it gonna hurt? 1 teaspoon, okay? This is 1 pound of sorted chickpeas, okay? Now, in goes the water, okay? Oh yeah, this is plenty. This is plenty. Oh yes, this is gonna be good, bro. I'm not adding any more water. Those cubes are gonna turn into some real flavor in these things, baby. Okay, the lid goes on. Did y'all hear that sound? Listen. Shh. Let's make sure. It's closed. And we're gonna set it for a pressure cooker for, I'm gonna say 40 minutes. No, I'm gonna say 35 minutes. And then I'm gonna let it pressure down naturally for 10 minutes before I release the steam. I like that, okay? So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll cook these on pressure for 35 minutes and then let it sit for 10 minutes naturally. And then I'll open up the valve to release all pressure and we'll check these. I'm not gonna hold y'all for 40 minutes, okay? 45 exactly. I'm gonna just go ahead and clean up this little bit of piece of mess I got and cut up some onions and stuff. Do y'all know how to cut up onions or do you need to see that too? We are preparing for meal prep. Let me get busy. Okay, the time has passed. Let's open him up. Let that do that. Cause I don't know, you probably get burned up. I know with that old school one I had, I opened it before it done that right there. And it let me have it. Food was everywhere. I got burned. Don't y'all know I like this burgundy being burgundy? In there. When it's finished releasing the pressure, the little tab will go down. And I'll just take the lid off. Because the cook is what? Never hungry. Ooh, don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay, come on, thing. It's getting there, y'all. Ain't nobody rushing but me. Okay. I guess I do this then. Coffee. Yes. Let me give you a message. Oh. Be careful. You see that water? Can y'all see it? I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Steam creates water. That's the other time. Okay. So let me go ahead and be honest with what happened, but I didn't come back and record. Something told me to put some sprigs of thyme in here. So I'm going to remove the stems. Okay. That's just an added flavor base. You cook your chickpeas how you choose. And I'm going to leave these as is for me. Okay, I'm stirring them around, y'all. See, they looking like they done. So much flavor. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is, if I didn't tell you, I'm going to tell you right now again, because I know I told you. 1 pound of sorted, rinsed and drained chickpeas, 4 cups of water. I put in roughly 2 good sized sprigs of thyme. I put a teaspoon of salt. I also added 3 not vegan cubes. 35 minutes pressurized cooking in the Instant Pot. I set a timer for 10 minutes to let it do what it do so I could know 10 minutes had passed, and here we are. Now what I'm going to do is get everything together and show you all how we're going to build the Harissa chickpea stew. But we're going to change our angle. So let me go ahead and set us up, y'all. Okay, so my chickpeas are done. This is about 3 cups cooked. Like I said, the last of the others, what was left out of the 1 pound package, I'm preparing those to put in a food saver bag. They have to pre-freeze, and then I put them in the bag and vacuum seal it. But anyway, so let's get this recipe going. 3 cups of chickpeas. I'm going to cook everything in the crock pot, as you can see. I'm dragging out all the gadgets, right? Cook the beans in the Instant Pot. Now I'm using the crock pot. Okay. The recipe that I originally looked at said use Harissa paste. This is not necessarily a paste. This is a pepper sauce. So I'm going to use this or whatever. This is roughly 1 cup of chopped onions. We're going to put that in there. Everything in the crock pot, y'all. Keep that dishwater going. Okay. Ooh, muskels. I chopped up some orange bell pepper. Orange and red peppers are popular in Moroccan cooking, if that's what you want to say. So I'm going to pour that in. There's 2 orange peppers going in. Okay, everybody. Yes. Into the sink. Let's get some. I'm cheating today because I bought this and don't want it to go to waste. I'm going to use this garlic instead of chopping some fresh. But I like fresh better, just so you know. Okay, I'm going to go heavy with this because I like garlic. Mind your own self business, okay? I'm going to start with a tablespoon and a half of this jarred minced garlic. Okay, put that in there. Okay, I had 1 red jalapeno because this is mild. I want it spicy, so hopefully this had some kick. I'm going to put that in there. Everybody inside, yes, yes, yes. And then here, cumin, paprika, and sea salt. Everybody in. Right? Yes, it's beautiful. okay, into the sink. And then I didn't have crushed tomatoes, so I put 2 cans of diced tomatoes plus a little squeeze of tomato paste in here to bring up the flavor. And I'll put them in the blender and turn them into something like crushed tomatoes, or at least a tomato puree. I'm going to put all of that in there. Very good. Okay. And I'm going to use this whole jar. Spirit Guides is telling me. Oh, yes, the whole jar. Smells like it's going to be good, bro. And I'm going to cook this on high heat for 1 hour and see what happens or whatever. I'm not going to trash this just yet. I might need liquid in here, and I'm going to shake up some water in here and then add. I'm going to clean this jar. Let's get something and stir this. Hang tight. Okay? We're going to stir everybody together. Very good. We are making Harissa chickpea stew. Okay? Everybody's going in and getting mixed well. This is the meal prep for the week. It smells really, really good. Yes. And when it's cooking, I'm going to add in most of this container, if not all, because I'm okay with using all of it. It's my food, right? Anyway, and while this cook, I think I'm going to make some rice. I don't need to show you how to make rice. I'm going to make some Basmati rice to pair with this, or spoon this over, however it goes. I'm going to see how it looks after cooking. And I'm going to taste it here in a little bit. But let me show you what we have. It's going to be good, bro. On high, 1 hour. I'll be back. Okay, so I had to move the crock pot over here. Damn it, that's hot. You point me. Anyways, the Harissa chickpea stew is still cooking. It's not quite the consistency that I'm looking for just yet. It's been cooking like an hour and a half on high. I still have to add the spinach. I'm going to add the majority of this large container and then cook it for another 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay? Let's do that. Let's add the spinach. This is already washed and prepared, ready to go. If you don't trust it, wash it and spin it dry. You don't want to add more water. You just want to add the greens, okay? So let's do it. I haven't had a bad experience yet, so that'll change the ball game if I ever do. You're going to put that in there. Spinach is basically going to wilt down and it's done. So you don't have to worry about doing no chopping or anything here. You're just going to add the greens, okay? And I'm pressing them down so they can get into the hot liquids and start the cooking process so I can get as much of the spinach in as possible, okay? I will put the lid back on after I get quite a bit of this spinach in here. I would, if at all possible, I'll put it all, but it's not looking too promising. But anyway, let's keep mashing. Okay. Very good. If you so choose, if you sampled this, you know, before you add the greens and the salt level is not where you want it to be, season the spinach rather than season and then add the spinach. Season the spinach so that way as it cooks down, all that flavor will be layered in rather than just one monotone. Okay, so for the most part, we've got the whole package in here. I am going to put the lid on and set a timer, because that's what I like to do. The cook is what? Never hungry. And almost a rabbit, so they say. Let's wait 30 minutes.